Well, I've already explained that, Reverend. Yes, Doreen and I want to have a large wedding. That's why we've invited over 200 people. I'm sorry, did I call the church or the police station? Because this feels like an interrogation. Because Doreen and I are very much in love, and she wants the entire world to know it.
Oh, no. It's perfectly fine if you can't make the wedding. In fact, quite frankly, there may not be one. No, it's just that David was a bit premature in sending out those invitations. The poor man, he's desperately in love. No, it's a matter of... No, I love him, of course, but I'm just not sure that a man is what I need in my life right now, especially David.
I really appreciate you taking the time to look into my aunt's death.
No, it's not a problem.
So, what's it say in her file? Any chance of foul play?
You seem real eager to turn this death into a bad scene. You know, there's a real killer out there killing people. Why go looking for a crime where there isn't one?
I heard you were out in the hall and called Bo. What's going on?
Doesn't matter. Go back to sleep.
Antonio, what happened after we left the docks?
Haven never showed. We don't know where he is.
Oh, is Natalie okay?
Last I heard, she was sleeping.
Antonio, what's going on?
Honey, I want you to try to forget about all this. You need to get some sleep.
I can't sleep. Every time I shut my eyes, I see things that I don't want to see.
We're gonna get him.
I'm not talking about him, Antonio. I'm talking about me. What's wrong with me that I let this happen again?
Hi. Can we have some privacy, please?
Sure, Miss McKenna.
Thank you.
What's going on?
I came to apologize.
Well, when did you last? This is a list of places Natalie Hagen was out. Find out if anybody's seen her. If they have, I want to know when. We'll figure it out. Did you find her?
Cop at the safe house said she made up her bed to look like someone was in it.
What, deliberate? Do you think she's been drugged? Maybe she's hypnotized like Jess?
Could be. Cop said that she had been bugging him to let her call me.
When?
While we were at the Haver stakeout on the pier.
You have any idea what she wanted?
No, she said something about my mother calling her.
What, your mother?
Yeah. I don't know. That he just said Natalie started acting very strange, that she needed to get a hold of me.
Do you have any idea where your mother is now?
No, I've left a few messages. Let me check one other thing.
So good to see you, Natalie.
Let go of
I
me.
need to talk to you right now. If you don't agree, I'm going to suffer an awful lot of pain, so please. Oh, that would be John calling his mother. I have her cell phone.
How did you...
Shh. He's just figuring out that something's wrong. Very good. Good boy, Johnny.
Listen to me. Listen. I haven't got to get on this plane.
Natalie, you need to listen to me. If you and John want to stay alive, you need to play along right now. It's all up to you.
I can't believe you're helping me with this.
Yeah, me neither. You left a lot of stuff at your dad's place.
Yeah, well, I wasn't quite sure how long I'd be living here, you know? But after the music box killer went after Flash, and she had to go to London, I just thought, time to do it.
How's she doing?
Well, not so good. She still needs more throat surgery, and she still might not sing. But...
I'm sorry.
And you know the worst thing about it is that there's this big empty space where she used to be. And all I can do is just miss her. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get down like that.
No, it's just what you said. It just gets to me. You know what? No, I don't want to do this.
No, hey, well, come listen. Jen, what is going on?
Can't blame yourself for trusting Haver. Okay, nothing you did or didn't do could have stopped Haver from being a killer.
Why? Why did he know that I was the one that he could fool?
Because he's an expert in autosuggestion, all right? Stop beating yourself up. Haver's done this before.
Yeah, but even after everybody warned me, everybody said, you know, and he showed up here and I let him in. What does that say about my instincts?
You know, it's not such a terrible thing wanting to see the best in people.
Antonio, if I can see a psychopath standing right in front of me, like a Professor Haver or a Mitch Lawrence, it's dangerous. And, you know, you really have to wonder, is it that I just can't see depravity, or I just don't want to see it?
You don't have to apologize, Nora. I did things that were unforgivable.
Well, gosh, you certainly look better now that Haver's not pumping all his hallucinogens into you.
I wish I had known what he was doing.
Yeah, well, we did too. I just want you to know that the DA's office is very appreciative you're willing to testify against him.
Yeah, of course.
I've arranged to have you transferred to a minimum security facility.
You did that for me.
Your new doctors, they say that you're, it's getting better every day. That you'll probably be released.
Be a miracle. But Nora, how would you feel about me going free?
Okay. Please call me when she does. Mom was supposed to sing at the club in Atlantic City tonight. She never showed up.
Does she do that often?
Never.
When's the last time you saw her?
A couple days.
What about Michael?
You know what? I'm already on it.
You don't understand. I have to get to Nevada. My husband, I just found out he's alive. Please.
Don't think so.
Please, he didn't do anything to you, and I have to see him. I have to get to him.
Not when John needs you.
John doesn't need
He
me.
needs you. He's pining away. He's killed the thing he loves once. He doesn't want to do it again. So let him help you save it.
No, let me go.
It's okay.
Let me go.
It's all right. Relax. It'll all be over soon. It'll all be over soon.
Hello? Yeah, it's me. Hey, when was the last time you were in touch with Mom?
I had dinner with her the other night at Capricorn. Why?
You heard from her since?
No. Is something wrong?
No, this case is driving me crazy, and I owe her a phone call.
You sound stressed. You sure everything's okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll talk to you later. Michael, take care of yourself.
You too.
Look, I really like dear old Aunt Betsy. But first, she got tricked into cutting me out of her will. And as soon as she leaves everything to Dorian's daughter, she winds up dead.
Okay. But she had a bad heart. Have you looked at her history? I mean, And I'm sure that all of her physicians told you that eventually her heart would give out on her. So it did.
But what caused it to happen just then?
I don't know. Yeah, it could have been any number of things. A sudden scare, sudden excitement. Or maybe it was just her time to go.
So, no foul play?
No, not that I can see. I'm sorry.
Wow, did I just hear you say that you don't want to marry me?
David, I'm just not sure that it's what I need right now.
You're wearing my ring.
I know. I love it. It's beautiful, even though the stone does belong to me. You did steal it out of the Badra necklace.
When I steal something, I keep it. I was simply repositioning your asset to augment its emotional value.
I want to be taken seriously.
I do take you seriously.
Not just by you, okay? By all of Landview, by the world. And you've got to admit, your status is a bit questionable.
Really? Well, just so you know, I've reserved a church for 3 days from today, all right? When exactly were you planning on letting me know this?
David, I'm sorry. I don't have time to talk. I've got to meet the chief of staff of the hospital. He wants to talk to me about a position there. You know what this means?
Free tetanus shots?
David, if he helps me regain my medical status, I will regain my position in the world. I could then even afford to marry you.
What are you talking? Look, the RSVPs are pouring in.
Yes, who's accepted?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm sure we're going to have a yes by the end of today.
Nobody is accepting your invitations because, for one thing, I'm calling people and telling them not to.
You're what? Look, come on, don't run from this, okay? We may not be perfect, but we love each other, right?
I haven't got time to think about love when I can regain my medical career.
Natalie, you made this too easy. Needing your husband's miraculous return from the dead so badly. Shame. Shame.
It's a miracle. I got a call from John's mother.
No, John's mother. From this phone, from John's mother's phone.
She said that Christian was trying
To call John, yes, yes. It's okay, go ahead. You're home. You're there. You're almost there.
Christian's not really alive.
No. No. Is there something wrong?
What's that?
You look worried.
Oh, it's my brother John. He's wound pretty tight over this music box murder case.
Right. So, you an investigator too? You want to help me figure out if someone murdered my aunt?
Okay, listen. If you want to push this, you're going to need some evidence to get the cops to exhume the body for a second autopsy. But you need evidence. They're not just going to dig her up because you asked them to.
All right. Then I'll get some. Thanks for the beer. Dorian?
Paul, I don't have time. Dr. Long. Oh, please be seated.
Thank you.
I was so surprised to hear from you and thrilled, of course. Oh, I have to tell you, I couldn't have been more pleased with the care that my niece Blair got at your hospital for her operation.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Especially considering the fact that you're short-staffed, and so naturally you must be recruiting for physicians.
Yes, well, that's why I asked to meet with you.
You know, my good friend, Vicki Davidson, who's on your board, has always said to me that I should return to the practice of medicine. And I know I will have to take the state boards and get my license reinstated.
Well, we definitely want you back, but not as a physician.
Not then As what?
Well, actually, this is much more suitable to your talents. I'd like you to be our new director of community relations.
Hey, drinking alone?
What's it to you?
Oh, just wondering if you're expecting Marcy.
Why?
Because wherever Marcy shows up, sooner or later, Jen is sure to follow. Whoa, hey, Jen, hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't want to do this. I want to help you. I don't want to be the person to come and deal with my problems.
Well, that is what friends do.
Not guy friends. It's complicated.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to complicate you, but I am your friend, so spill it.
It's stupid, you know? I shouldn't be surprised that it's even happening.
What, does this have to do with your mom? Something she did?
No, it's my marriage. Joe was my one shot to be good. You know, I had this crazy dream that he was just gonna come back from England and just fix everything, and then I would be worth something.
You are worth something.
That if I was just part of this great guy's life, this great family, then that would make me great. But instead, I just got served with divorce papers.
Oh, man, I am sorry. I know how much that hurts.
Yeah, it pretty much just makes my failure official.
Your failure. Did you ever stop to think that maybe it's his failure?
Yeah, right. Ask anybody.
Oh, give it a rest for 2 minutes to think about how much you have going for you. All right, and for God's sake, you don't need a guy to show you who you are.
Thank you. Maybe one day I'll realize that.
Hey, maybe I'll help you.
It's not that heavy.
Not the box, you goof. I will help you figure out that you do not need a guy.
I'm not afraid of you anymore, Troy. You're gonna be released. Good for you. I just really came here to apologize for blaming you for things that you didn't do.
Yeah, Dr. Haver really set me up.
Yes, he did. Gave you passes from Statesville on the nights of the murder. He connected all the murders to me. He planted evidence in your cell. All those murders, and you were innocent of every one of them.
Not Claire Baxter's. And I'll never forgive myself for Gabrielle. I set her up for him.
You didn't know what you were doing. You didn't know what you were doing. You weren't well.
No. No, I wasn't, but even so, I'm never going to escape the responsibility for those 2 deaths.
Okay, thank you. You ready for this? Natalie went to Rhodey's and got her paycheck in cash.
Alone? What's she up to?
It gets better. She told the manager that Haver had been caught and that she was leaving town.
Been caught?
She also said something about Christian still being alive.
Why would she say that?
I have no idea, Bill. Excuse me. Hey, Mom.
No, sorry. Get a kiss again.
Haver.
Yes. Your mother was with me. That's why I have her phone.
Where is she?
She's a lovely woman, John. Lovely. But she's in over her head.
Where is she, Haver, and where's Natalie?
She's right here with me. At the airport. She's getting ready to meet her dead husband. You care to join us for one final bon voyage?
Natalie's at the airport.
What about your mom?
He said she's alive, but she's in over her head. But what do I do? Where do I start looking?
You take care of Natalie. I'll find your mother.
Yeah?
All right? Yeah.
Find her, Bo.
Gonzalez, make sure he has some backup. Call the airport, all right? Haver's there.
I want to thank you
Renee, it turns out it looks like you were right after all. Too many of our guests can't make it to the reception because of the short notice. I was wondering if I could recoup some of that deposit. Oh, I can? Oh, great. Well, then I'll just swing by the palace and pick that up then. In cash, of course. What do you mean only Dorian can pick? Well, I know it's her credit card, but once we're married, half of everything will be my... Hello? Hello? Paul! Stopping by to drop off a wedding present?
When's the wedding?
Friday. Only 3 shopping days left.
By then, I'll have already proven that you two killed Aunt Betsy.
Wow, I just can't seem to get rid of you, can I? Must have really angered the Norse gods. Apparently, you need some psychotherapy for your grief. I think you know the way out.
Betsy's report showed that she died of a massive coronary that could have been caused by some intense shock. Or maybe just something she caught from you. I'm gonna find out what it was.
Well, at least she died happy, knowing that her money would go to Adriana and not you.
I'm gonna find out exactly how you guys rigged this. And your little walk down the aisle, it's gonna be a perp walk.
So does that mean I can write you down for a yes?
So basically, this is just an administrative job.
Well, like my own these days, but it can be very rewarding, even powerful.
In what way?
Well, consider how it would use your talents. It demands a strong knowledge of medicine, which you have, a superior skill in dealing with people, where you shine.
Thank you.
You'd be the glue that holds the staff, the board, and the community together. And with your position in Landview Society, you'd be a genius at raising money and advising us how to put it to good use.
I could do that, yes.
Also, your friendship with Vicki Davidson would be extremely valuable in making this a success.
Indeed. You know, I am very flattered that you would even consider me, and I will give it a great deal of consideration, but I have to let you know my life is so full right now. But I thank you. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not going to let you sit here and blame yourself for not seeing Haber for what he was. Okay, people just don't look for that. Besides, you're open. You love people. Which is part of the reason why I love you.
You're just putting a positive spin on this. You're making an excuse, Antonio, for me being a pushover. Dr. Haver came over the other night, and I was alone here with Jamie. Do you know what could have happened?
Jesse's never gonna come here again. Let it go.
I can't let it go. Do you really think that I've led that sheltered of a life that I just can't see the dark side of humans?
Some people would love to live that life. Cookies? Okay. Sometimes you are a little too trusting. But not after this.
But how do I make sure that I'm never that gullible again?
You were extremely ill when you killed Claire Baxter, and you were under Haber's influence when you met with Gabrielle.
And when I kidnapped Matthew. Nora, I am so
I know.
sorry.
I know.
How's he doing? Is he okay?
He's fine. He really is. He's fine. He was confused. He was scared. He loved you.
Yeah, I was confused too. I just hope I can make it up to him someday.
You can. You can make it up to all of us. Just start forgiving yourself for things you couldn't control, for people you couldn't control.
Nora, are you happy? Joe McBain, I'm with the FBI. I need to know. You seen this woman? Go ahead, take a good look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was on the flight to Las Vegas. She almost missed it. She was going out there to see someone special.
You're sure this woman got on the plane?
Well, I can see if we collected her boarding pass.
Please, yeah, that's great.
No problem.
Excuse me. McBain.
John. It's time to come home.
What?
Natalie's here. At your place. Just like 5 years ago. We're waiting for you.
Don't hurt her. I'm on my way.
I mean, I'm so disappointed. It's a fundraising job. It's probably just his way of trying to get a slice of Adriana's fortune. I was so hoping that he wanted me to be a medical doctor again.
Yeah, me too. I sure like the sound of Dr. Dorian Vickers.
David, I haven't married you yet.
Yeah, well, don't turn into Dr. No. Is the job any good?
Well, it's mostly social, you know. Vicky is on the board of directors. Who wants to work with her on a regular basis?
You know what I think? I think you should take it. If anyone can make a splash as the director of community relations, baby, it's you.
A splash? You really think so?
Oh, yeah. You'll be seen everywhere. You'll be a saint to the needy.
Oh.
Social climbers are going to be tossing cash at you. They'll probably name a wing after you.
You know, they might.
Yeah.
And what's in it for you?
The excitement. You've been like a missile without a target, so why not make it the hospital, huh? I mean, it's got the prestige that you want. You're going to get to do it your way.
Yes, I could do it my way.
And who knows what'll happen next? You'll probably end up running the entire hospital.
And what if it makes me too busy for a husband?
I do want to marry you. But even more importantly, I want you to be happy. And if this job makes you happy and turns you on more than me, then so be it.
It's nice.
Well, hey, I was hoping you'd show.
I came here with Riley.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm helping him move some stuff tonight.
Well, listen, can you spare a minute for an old friend?
You're not a friend. You're someone who's sleeping with my mother.
Relax. I just want to show you something, okay?
Forget it.
Come on, will you talk to her, please? Maybe she'd just leave her alone.
You know what? Never mind. If I just get this over with, will you stop pestering me?
Thank you.
So what's this?
Well, it's the old Pyramid Theater.
Where Mitch Lawrence attacked me? What are you doing with this?
Well, I'm gonna buy the place.
Why?
Turn it into a restaurant. Listen, tell me what you think about putting the open kitchen here. And I was thinking about maybe the bar over here. Hey, and,
Riley, have you seen Marcy today?
No, you expecting her?
Well, yeah. She was supposed to meet me here, and she's late. She hasn't called. Hello? Oh, thank God. Where are you? Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on call in 2 hours, but call me anyway. Okay, bye. She was studying. She's late.
so what's the problem?
I guess it's not really Marcy that I'm worried about. My brother John and I had this weird conversation with him. I don't know. I think my mom is missing.
Eve! Eve McBain! It's Bo Buchanan! Eve!
Can't see a thing.
She's in the water somewhere. This pier, this is where Haver was supposed to meet Jessica. That sick bastard, this idea of a joke. Brings McBain's mother down here, ties her in at low tide. When the tide comes up, she drowns, just so he can say to John, she's in over her head.
You want a team of divers, sir?
No. We need divers starting too late. What is that? Right over there. Pull the light on, right there.
touch me, and Natalie dies.
Blair gets away with a lot. Shooting Max in the back for cheating on her was right up there. Faking a pregnancy. I can't even count how many times I've done that. Stealing tons of jewelry. And well, the list just goes on and on. Blair just blows me away. SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps.
I think there might be a wedding after all.
Oh, now, I wouldn't count on it.
Why not?
Because I'm not going anywhere near a church unless you get a steady job.
You weren't serious about that.
Yes, I was. If I can get a job, you can get a job.
So where are you going? Back to the hospital?
No, I'm going to go shopping so I can decide about this job offer. I don't know why I do my best thinking when I'm shopping.
Idea. I could be your agent. I could negotiate the deal with the hospital.
Idea. Negotiate yourself a job, and maybe then I'll believe that you only want to marry me and not Aunt Betsy's 30 million.
So, that's what the future looks like. Would you like to be a part of it?
You just don't get it, do you? You don't get anything about me.
What?
You were always trying to show me that you're the guy for me, and you don't even know me. Rex, we have never been friends. We've never talked about anything. All we ever do is just get wasted and have sex. Nothing has ever been right for us as people.
Then we'll start working on that, okay? Today. Listen, we can plan this whole project together.
I'm tired of feeling so intense all the time. I don't even want to be with a guy right now.
What about Mr. Coulson over there? He's a guy, right?
He's my friend.
You're sleeping with him, right?
Can we get out of here?
Love to.
Wait a minute.
I just wish I knew what it was that turned normal human beings into a Professor Haver or Mitch Lawrence.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, but maybe if I just understood the sickness a little bit better, I could defend myself, you know?
Jess, I don't want you to lose who you are. Okay, you're a warm, giving, open woman. This is who I fell in love with.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna wise up one of these days.
Well, tell you what, oh wise one, why not for tonight? Right now, focus on something good. Really good.
Really, really good?
Really, really good.
Well, I'm really glad that we got to spend some time together.
You never answered my question, counselor.
What? I'm happy at work. And I'm really happy going home to Matthew.
What about Bo?
Oh. We spend time with Matthew, sometimes together, mostly separate. We're still trying to, you know, feel our way through this parenting thing, that's all.
Gabrielle never should have been jealous of you.
No, Troy. She really shouldn't have.
You really think I might escape this one day and just...
Escape it? Leave it? Get out of it?
one of those? Just start all over?
Yeah, I do. Because I know who you are now. You're not Colin, you know. You're not Haver's puppet, you know. I've said it before. You are a good man. You're a good man that I fell in love with.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, there are people out there rooting for you. Here's to starting over.
Easy, easy. All right, get an ambulance. Eve. Eve. Eve, come on. Your boys want to see you. Come on, Eve. Come on, okay, spit it out. Spit it out. It's okay. It's okay. Give me a jacket. Put it around her. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, Bo. Bo.
It's all right. It's all right.
Where's Natalie? Where's John? Where's John?
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Hold your fire. When you got there, Haber?
This is the end. For you, Natalie. Perhaps even for me.
So what is it?
It's a simple remote control device. Controls the firing mechanism of a vest of explosives that Natalie's wearing at this moment.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Are you finally admitting that I didn't do anything to you and you came to apologize?
One of your victims is still alive. Oh, I'm not talking about Flash.
You're bluffing.
You can't know about this.
He's gonna be wondering where you are.
That's why you have to help me.